Welcome everyone to the CU Rec Center for another edition of CU Buffs Hockey. It's the men's D2 team here today to start things off on our doubleheader here on ScoBuff Sports. They're taking on the number 8 ranked Metropolitan State Denver Roadrunners.
Yeah, the Roadrunners coming into this game looking quite good in the second division of men's ACHA.
Dominating the BMHC.
Dominating BMHC and dominating the Buffs last weekend, winning 8-4 down in Denver.
Yeah, so the last Friday they played at the Promenade in Westminster, and Metro State took that game 8-4 in a matchup that CU really had lost. Both goaltenders played, and yeah, they're looking forward to get things right here at home. Welcome everyone to ScoBuff Sports. My name is Alex Roberts. Beside me both Aiden Glockner and Jared Miller, once again to bring you coverage of more Buffs hockey. Buffs coming in this game not looking too great, to be honest. They're sitting at 3-9 on the season, and they've struggled. But they find themselves at number 25 in the West region out of a little over 50 teams. So there's a little hope still to make regionals. I mean, top 14 make it, barring there isn't a conference champion that is outside the top 14. So that's their goal, and they would love a win here.
Yeah, tonight would be a massive win for the Buffs. We were talking about this on our podcast this week, just about general standings, general point position, and general ability to rebound if you're Colorado here.
Yeah, if you're interested in seeing any sort of information about your Buffs, check out the Dangle, Snipe, and Stampede podcast hosted by me, Aiden, and Jared for all the information you need on the Buffs hockey teams here at CU.
Yeah, a lot of good information we talk about, and I'm excited to actually have games at home. It feels like it's been a while since we've been here. It's cold in here, but I'm glad to be back.
Well, yeah, it's kind of how it always is in here, isn't it?
It's a cold rink, and I'm really looking forward to this game. You know, we didn't get a chance to cover this team too much last year, but we had an opportunity to see this very Metro State team last year as they played the D1 men's team a couple times throughout the year. Jared, you watched the game that we streamed for that, and they were supposed to have another one around this weekend last year, and that game did not take place because the refs didn't show up. You guys remember that game?
Oh, I forgot about that. Wow, I really forgot about that. Yeah, we were set up here and everything. And,
yeah, we were ready to go, and
just
refs didn't show up. They
completely nothing.
Yep. And so Metro State has played pretty well. They're 9-5, 6-0 in the conference, including 2 wins against Denver, which is the real big thing that I've been looking for throughout this conference schedule.
Yeah, Denver's the big team in this conference. They're the big powerhouse. They've got the most goals by far. They've got the fewest goals allowed by far. They're just a good team. And for Metro State going 6-0 in the conference, that's obviously 1 over Colorado, like I said, past weekend. But those 2 over Denver, Metro State is not a bad team.
So after their game last Friday, they went to Denver to play on the road, and they beat them 5-0.
Yeah,
so that is a big win, and it's just going to show them that they really are the cream of the crop when it comes to the BMHC.
Yeah, and I expect them to be, flying all over the ice tonight, or running, I guess you could say. They're the Roadrunners. But I expect them to be just all over the ice tonight, really just doing whatever they can to just really outwork the Buffs. And I would expect a good amount of transition from the Roadrunners.
Yeah, so the Buffs have a big task at hand with Metro State. It's a tough opponent. They play them here twice. Last Friday's game in Westminster was their only road game against Metro State this season. They will play twice at home. They play here tonight, obviously. They're here right now. And that's the first game of the second semester for CU. Home against Metro State, I believe the 20th of January, maybe the 21st, but that weekend.
Something around there. And important to note is soon after that, in early February, you have the BMHC.
That's before.
Before, excuse me. Well, then that point is moot then. but
that's their first conference game, regardless.
Yes, you've just got a lot of opportunity here, especially against Metro State for Colorado, to move your way up in the standings, because Colorado's what, 5th right now?
They're 4th out of 5.
4th out of 5. Oh well, okay, there we go.
Yeah, you got to remember about Wyoming.
Yes. Well, no, I'm sorry. I'm still used to UNC being in the conference.
Oh yeah, well you got to remember Wyoming has struggled this season.
Yes, Wyoming is the only team below Colorado, something like a minus 56 goal differential. I think
they have struggled mightily throughout the season.
And honestly, Colorado, the Buffs have not done a whole lot better. They've won 3 games.
They did beat a then undefeated UCLA team when they were out in Cali, but
yes, they've shown
that's really their big win so far.
They've had decent showings, but overall, it's not been a great season thus far for the Buffs D2 team.
Well, a win here would be absolutely massive, considering they have 3 wins and 2 of them are against Wyoming. And so I think that this is a huge game that they'd really like to have.
Yeah, I mean, I've just got some simple stuff here for the Roadrunners. Is keep it rolling from last week, and they dominated 8-4 down in Westminster. Just keep it rolling, keep up the momentum against the Buffaloes, and also shut down Colorado's depth. We talked on our podcast, Alex, about how though most of the players on this D2 Buffs team are not getting a lot of points and goals, there's a lot of them getting it. So for the Roadrunners, that'll be important to shut down a lot of this depth ability to score.
Roadrunners and Buffaloes underway from the CU Rec Center. CU playing in the white, Metro State wearing the reds tonight.
Unfortunately in the reds, I have them in blue. You can see all of it in blue, and yet they're in red. But they do look good. I like these jerseys. They're nice.
Yeah, they do look very, very nice. That puck deflected and floats out of the Colorado zone. Chasing it down, there goes Bredesen for Metro State. That passes up to Clift. Here's Matthew Clift into the Colorado zone. Passes over. Here's the first shot that gets blocked by Colorado. And now here they come the other way. Waits for a passing lane. It's taken away. And now Metro State will clear. Siegel will play it out for Pitonis. He loses the puck, but CU is able to maintain possession. Here's Simpson. Tanner Simpson leads the team in goals. He's got 6 so far this season, as his shot is stopped by Dylan Romanow.
And I think one of the big things from last week's game was just the amount of shots against the Buffaloes allowed. I think, remember looking at the stats, I think it was in the 50s or at least nearing. So just shutting down those opportunities, a block shot early, just you can't allow your goalie to make that many saves because eventually he will get beat. So just limiting the chances would be a good start for this game compared to last week.
So Colorado gets the first shot of the game. So that's a good start. Neff's shot that goes off the glass. Kept in the zone by Colorado. Here's Isaac Neffs in the corner. Wrestling with a defender. And Thomas Knapp will chase it down. Puck stuck in the corner once again. Picked up there by Kovney, and he shoots it wide. Eugene Rewe for Colorado will go chase it down. No icing is called, and Rewe twirls and gives it to Thomas Knapp. And he gives it back to Rewe. Eugene Rewe has it poked away and taken by Yaramillo, and Avi Siegel makes the save. That's his first save in the night. Both goaltenders have had to make one stop so far. Nothing too crazy, but...
Now, Siegel in last weekend's game had to be pulled for Lawrence. And it'll be interesting to see how he rebounds in this game, because like Jared and I thought, Siegel is starting tonight. But
yes,
he had to be pulled for Lawrence after allowing, 4 or 5 goals?
5 goals. I think they were down 5-1 at that point when Dylan Lawrence came in. Siegel's made the first couple saves. There's a backhander shot from Toronto. Doesn't really work out. Romanow is ready for it. Romanow has played in every single game for Metro State except for one. Last week's game in Westminster. Caden Biaggi got the start. It's the only game that Dylan Romanow has not played in for the Roadrunners, so his first look at the Colorado Buffaloes this season.
Yeah, and clearly Biaggi played pretty well. I mean, I allowed 4 goals, but you know, when your team scores 8, you kind of have the leeway to do that.
About 3 minutes in to period number 1. Alexiev gives that over to Wetschneg. Wetschneg has it. Not necessarily a great pass. It's picked up by Metro State. And Colorado will be able to clear here. Here's Barnhart. Giving now up to David Levkis. Levkis, his shot blocked by the stick of a Metro State defender. Santos works the attacker off the puck, and Colorado will be able to clear the zone.
And you know how I love how Santos has been playing this whole season. And I want to see more of that, especially in this game, especially against this team that just blew you out of the water, you know, last weekend. I want to see some of that more ferocious back and forechecking.
And early on, 3.5 minutes in, one of the issues that could be stemmed from this is just poor puck play in the defensive zone, kind of careless. We obviously saw the big save from Siegel off a turnover, and the Buffs just aren't crisp on their breakouts, kind of turning the puck over, giving the Roadrunners extra opportunities, something that they don't really need help with.
Colorado able to make another defensive stop. Wetschneg is leveled in the boards. Wow. Tanner Calderola, that big hit on Wetschneg.
And not to be understated, but Wetschneg is not a very large person. The shortest on this team, I believe, by a fair margin, 5'5" or 5'6". So, you know, using that smaller size can help you in a lot of tight areas. But in situations like that, you know, it's not going to help you.
Puck steered out of the crease by the Roadrunners defense. Sadiq, the leading point scorer for this Buffalo team. And now Santos fires one that's gloved by Romanow.
Romanow just kind of let the puck sit there in the crease for like just a second.
It was like a really like nonchalant,
I didn't really know
aside.
exactly what was going on there. He looked like he wasn't sure whether he should cover the puck or not, but I feel like in situations like those, you don't want to hesitate when there are at least 2 opponents right around you.
Knapp fans on the dump in, and it exits the Metro State zone. The defense will be able to recover for the Roadrunners. So we'll go all the way down towards Siegel, and it's called dead for icing. And this is an interesting point. We talked about this on the podcast a couple times, but this is the first time we've seen Jadon Del Tufo here at home.
Yeah, Del Tufo, at least for us, I'm not 100% sure if he's played on the road, but
he has played this season.
But at least for here, us at home, he has not played at all after really not playing a lot last year on that D1 team too.
So good to see him back here at the CU Rec Center. Here's Marple shooting it, or his pass does not get to Soren Bredesen. It's now taken by Ingersoll. Excuse me, that's not Ingersoll. That is Yaramillo. Here's Riwi for CU. Eugene Riwi. Too far for Isaac Neffs. Coveney trying to add a little pressure, and now Neffs will go ahead and pick up the loose puck. He loses it. Not a great pass, and Marples was threatening there. Yaramillo finds Thomas Knapp of CU. And now Tanner Simpson trying to get that pass to Neffs. Just misses his stick, and it is now picked up by Bredesen. Knapp trying to backhand that pass to Sinicki. Puck floating around the blue line, and it will exit the Metro State zone. Now stuck at center ice, right in front of the scores table. Metro State able to make a nice move. Christian Brown moves up in front, trying to get that tap past Siegel. Doesn't really work out. Noel Sinicki for Colorado. Across the blue line, he shoots, and it misses the net. Alexiev trying to dump that one back down. Marples picks it up for the Roadrunners. Marples gives Oh, now, here's Kuzminski. Shooting high over the net. Alexiev to go pick up that puck before it gets into the crease. And now Kuzminski has at the point his shot blocked by Alexiev. Gloves it back down, trying to keep it in, and it exits.
Alexiev, who, as best as I can recall, hadn't played a whole lot earlier in the season when we were able to see them a little bit more here. So interesting to see him getting a little bit more time with this D2 team now.
Trying to pass that one in the slot, doesn't work out. Here's David Levkis for Colorado. He's got Wetschneg with him. He'll just dump it in around the boards. Slowed down by Romanow, and it will be picked up by Kuzminski. Kuzminski gives to Siegel. Polacek trying to make his presence known as Wetschneg will pick it up. Sends around the boards. Riwi will be called offsides. That was not Riwi, that was Barnhart. Number 8 for Colorado. Play called offsides. 7.5 gone in period 1.
And Colorado generated a few chances, but really nothing too high danger. Romanow just able to track them into his glove. Not really testing him yet. They're gonna need to get him maybe moving around a little bit more to beat a goalie, especially on a team of this caliber.
Puck stuck behind the Metro State net. Del Tufo passes to Petones, and a pad save by Romanow. Riwi sends it down, and it will be shoveled away by Calderola. Behind the Colorado net, Riwi picks it up, able to stay with it. Riwi exits the Colorado zone, now crosses the blue line. He just shoots one on net, and Romanow will cover, and there will be a whistle.
Riwi with some great speed there, able to see the oncoming player Clift, Matthew Clift, number 37 for Metro State, was beating out the icing, but able to get over to the other side, picked up the puck immediately, and just turned right back around. I don't think he lost any sort of momentum and was able to get that shot off, flying up those far boards.
Offensive zone draw for Colorado is lost, and that's picked up by Sam Miller. Miller crossed the blue line, now into the Colorado zone. Sam Miller works around one defender. Can't get that second pass. And well, now here comes Colorado. Here's a shot. Sadiq's shot gets blocked, and it will be steered away by Clift.
Nifty
Sadiq.
little moves there behind the net, excuse me.
Now here's Calderola for Metro State. He misses that pass to Matthew Clift, and Alexiev will get a little touch on it. That one right on net. Just pops free right in front of the goal line, and Siegel covers.
Just a little bit off the mark there, but you're starting to see some of that transition stuff I was talking about with that speed of the Roadrunners here. They're able to get up and down that ice, and obviously that pass to Cliff just off the mark, and they weren't able to fully get a true setup off of that, but they were still able to get a little side shot on goal and a pretty good chance right there against Siegel.
11 minutes to go in the first period. No score here at the CU Rec Center. First of a doubleheader here on Scobuff Sports. Nefs and Marples shoving each other. They seem not to be very happy in that scrum, and it finally pops out. It's kept in the zone by Metro State. Here's a shot towards Siegel, and it doesn't really get to him. It gets deflected off his stick. Pops in front in the slot. He couldn't get one. Siegel makes another save, and Colorado's going to be able to clear. Nefs along the boards, gets around Stevenson. Now Santos just dumps it in. Goes behind the Metro State net. Bredesen past the stick of Marples, and icing is called. 10:13 to go in the first, no score.
I mean, something that is very different on both sides is right there. Metro State is making Siegel work right in front, not really allowing him to see that puck or track it, making him work back and forth. He kept the puck out, but other end of the ice, Romanow not really having to do much, just kind of able to see the puck easily, not work too hard for those saves.
No, exactly. They're working around the offensive zone and are able to get those lanes, those sight lanes for Siegel, and you're right, it is making him work harder. I'm sorry, I wasn't looking. I wasn't exactly sure what happened there. Okay. But yeah, Jared, as you said, it just a lot less work thus far. More shots on goal by the Buffs thus far, but they've been pretty routine ones.
Off the face-off, Valdez and Greenwood will fight for it. Greenwood does get possession, and, well, he's kind of surrounded by buffs. Greenwood does stay with it, though. CU will ultimately take possession as Sean Valdez gets a pass to Noel Sinicki. Sinicki, and that play is called offside. So a couple offsides calls here
I
in the
thought
first.
Valdez had his legs stretched out there, but it's not up for me to decide. But with the puck, Toronto, excuse me, had a nice little move down there by the point. Quick flick the puck up to Valdez, who then passed it back to Toronto. Nice job to not allow a pretty bad turnover that would have been.
Ingersoll gets it out of the zone for Metro State. Riwi will chase it down. Brown will apply a little forecheck here. But Riwi shakes him off. And now this is going to go all the way down, and it's not going to reach, won't be icing. Bredesen will pick it up for Metro State. Goes off the stick of Brown and back behind the Colorado net.
And a really great job there, recognizing that it wasn't getting down. Great pass down to not getting icing. With a bad turnover here, though, and the Colorado gets the change-off.
Riwi will off the board pass to Levkis, but he can't find anyone. Back down there, Siegel outstretches the stick and the leg to get that little touch to settle it down. Wetchneg off the boards. Trying to get that through the Metro State attack. Siegel has his shot blocked. And Barnhart behind the net. Trying to make a play. Wetchneg, and now a whistle for a hand pass.
Okay. Sure.
Hand passes in the defensive zone aren't a thing on the defensive end of the puck.
As far as I'm aware,
Unless that
they're not.
That caught me off guard, though.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
Right off the face-off, he whiffs on the shot. Rebound is going to be stopped by Aubie Siegel. And he covers.
That was some good work by Siegel there, though.
I think the puck maybe got lost his equipment with the way that he kind of came out of the net.
That puck was under something, and he recognized that and was able to press that right skate of his up against the post to prevent himself from sliding back into the net. That's always the worst type of goal to give up if you're a goaltender. You have the puck, and just slide backwards in, and it's a goal, you know?
And it happens at all levels, too.
Yep, I see it in the NHL. I just saw the other day Ilya Sorokin allowed save the puck on McDavid, and then it just trickled through behind him, and those are just the worst.
That one goes just wide. Loose in front, and they score. A juicy rebound for Luke Flay, and Metro State that scored first.
Just left all alone in front. Puck bounced out, and that one was that would have been hard to miss. Just had to tap it in. Had the pull net with scrambling around the net, and then just a nice bounce to get the puck right out front there.
It's unfortunate for Siegel there because he effectively has no chance on that puck. It's as you said, wide open, a little slot there, and all you have to do is just tip it in.
So Luke Flay gets the game's first goal with about 8 minutes left here in the first. Puck is loose behind the Colorado net, as it has been so many times in this first period. Calderola sends it down low. Siegel goes off his stick, rolls behind the net. Metro State looking for another opportunity. Misses the stick of Kuzmenski, and it will be cleared. Here's Tanner Simpson. Gets it poked away from him, though Kovney's on it. Kovney trying to get that pass to Neffs. Doesn't work. Santos going around the boards, down low for Neffs. Trying to get that backhand pass, looking for Simpson. Fan clearing attempt. Kovney keeps it in. Neffs to go pick up the loose puck. He blows a tire as Simpson's down there behind the net. Kuzminski for Metro State will clear. It goes over the stick of Clift, but Siegel will play it. It's picked up by Calderola. Kuzminski trying to get that centering pass. Doesn't hit his intended target. Christian McLeod, the captain. Bredesen, he tries to get that pass over to Clift. Doesn't work. Santos trying to stick with the puck. He doesn't have it, and it's cleared out by the Buffs. That was Kovney with the clearing attempt. It'll be iced. So the entire Buffs All the Buffs on the ice will have to stay on, and some of them look a little tired right now. .6:44 to go, 1-0 Metro State. Stevenson wins the draw, Jaramillo shoots, and the stop is made by Siegel. Puck is cleared by Colorado. Will go down there, Ingersoll goes off the boards, they get the change off. Ingersoll gets it to Marples, and now just sends it back into the CU zone. Stevenson gets it back to Ingersoll, he shoots, tips off several sticks, slowing the puck down and wide of the net. Ingersoll shooting, stop made by Siegel and into the netting.
I mean, at this point, the Colorado Buffaloes are just struggling to break the puck out. They're icing the puck, flipping it out, and then conducting their line changes. They're not really able to keep possession out of the zone, and due to that, Metro State's just generating more chances and adding on the pressure as the game continues. It's gonna wear the Buffaloes even more than they already are at this point.
No, exactly. Colorado's been hemmed in their own zone thus far for the majority of the period. As another close shot there.
Really ripped that one. And it stays in. They can't clear. Goki over there, and it can't clear it. A bunch of sticks out there for Metro State, keeping it in.
And this, should this continue, will become more of an issue as the game progresses. If you keep getting hemmed in your own zone and unable to break out, defense just inherently is just more tiring than offense, you know? So
now, has that one go to Toronto, and it goes just off the side of the net. 5.5 left in period one. Puck pops free for Bredesen. Drops it off, Jaramillo. Makes a nice move, Jaramillo! Stopped by Siegel.
What a play there by Jaramillo, just completely dragged around the defenseman and was able to totally get that off, and it looks like it surprised Siegel a little bit. He made the save, but didn't quite know where it was.
Defender blows a tire, Wetschnick can't take advantage of it. Reinforcements are gonna get there just in time. Wetschnick still fighting for the puck. Pops free for Levkis. He drops it off Wetschnick, trying the wraparound. Doesn't work. He still has control of the puck now. Gets it over. Hackett shoots. Stopped by Romanow.
And this is more of what I want to see. It wasn't very long, but that was a good shift in the offensive zone for the Buffs. And if you're checking and hitting in the offensive zone, you know, you're going to get more opportunities like that. That was a good opportunity from the point right down, I think a little bit of a tip right in front of Romanow, but obviously it didn't go in. And as I was saying just briefly earlier, is defense is just more tiring than offense. And if you get stuck in your zone, like the Buffs might be prone to for long periods of time throughout the rest of the game, you're just going to get more tired and make more mistakes, take more penalties, etc.
Siegel's shot poked away by Hackett. Alexiev down there for Colorado. Brandon Hackett picks it up. Goes around the boards to Foya for Metro State. Gives. Here's a shot from Marples. Puck is loose. He couldn't cleanly glove it. But now here comes Manuel Wetschnick. On to Levkis, taps it off the boards. He trips. And now here come Metro State. Fowler waits. And he leaves it for Siegel. And Fowler going to go down back there again as it gets stuck behind the Colorado net.
Obviously, he's got the puck now, but Flay was there wide open in the same spot he scored the first goal. And watch out for that if you're Colorado.
Levkis sits that one off the boards. Here is Pitonis. Trying to get that centering pass to Santos, and now a whistle and a penalty, the first of the game. And it will be a power play for Colorado. Justin Siegel for cross-checking. 3:38 to go. Colorado will have the first power play of the evening. Colorado, their power play, 31.3%. Not that bad, but still into the 80s. In all of
80 first overall, and they're going up
D2
against a 33rd ranked penalty kill. So There's chance here. There's definitely chance here, but with an 86, just over 86% penalty kill here for Metro State, I would expect to see not a whole lot of power play opportunities this game for the Buffs. If I had to make a prediction.
30 seconds gone already on the cross-checking penalty against Siegel. Levkis drops it off for Neffs. Neffs works his way into the Metro State zone, but loses control of the puck, and it's cleared away. 70 seconds left on the Siegel penalty. This is David Levkis. Levkis into the Metro State zone. Levkis behind the Roadrunner net. Sends it back there for Kovney, and he goes right to a Metro State defender. That's cleared out. So here is Batonis. Batonis has Toronto. Tried to lift it in. Del Tufo able to keep it in the zone. Del Tufo waits. Now here's Sadiq. 30 seconds left on the power play. Loose puck in front, Del Tufo shoots, and it's stopped by Romanow.
Unfortunate there. Del Tufo with a little turnover at the far half boards, but immediately got it right back to him and is able to get around and get that shot right off a net, but didn't get all he wanted on it, and quick stop there for Romanov.
Here's Del Tufo again.
Excuse me.
He gets poked away. Toronto trying to get that pass to Sadiq, and it exits the zone with 5 seconds left on the power play. The penalty has been killed by the Roadrunners. Here's Santos. Makes a move around Clift. Now gets it around Calderola. Brown trying to put that back into the CU defensive zone. Minute and a half left in the first. Goes off, I think, the helmet of Ingersoll. That changes the trajectory of the puck. Toronto sends it in. Del Tufo will chase. Brown will get there first. And Metro State has it poked away. Toronto blows a tire. And can't get the stick.
He was there prime for that pass and just going the wrong way, unable to fully get that puck.
Rewe pushed off the puck. There's a shot. That one just stopped by Siegel as we enter the final minute of period one.
And that's a heads-up stop by Siegel. Literally went off his mask, but that's a really good stop, recognizing where that puck was going to go and able to get it quick right up in the corner with his mask.
Valdez trying to get it into the slot. Wetschneg, just a little tap, but just delays the inevitable. Knapp sends it in, and it's picked up by Metro State. 30 seconds left. Thomas Knapp. Get that to Wetschneg. Now Goki overskates it. Wetschneg, he gets knocked off, and the play is called offsides. Wetschneg was offsides. 20 seconds left in period one.
I think the biggest thing this period is that Roadrunners are using their speed forechecking hard, and they're forcing the Buffaloes to make mistakes in the defensive zone, just turnover after turnover, or outworking the defense and generating these chances. Only 1-0, but the Roadrunners have outchanced the Buffaloes by a margin.
And again, that's going to tire them and exhaust them quicker than Metro State will throughout this game as we get into the second and third periods.
Final 10 from the first in Boulder. Oh, Bredesen and Neffs collide into the glass, and that does it for the first. 1-0, Metro State on top of Colorado. The number 8 team in the country has the lead. The number 8 team in the West region, more specifically, because there are 4 regions in D2. So the number 18 in the West, the number 8 team in the West region, currently up on the Buffaloes 1-0.
Yeah, up 1-0, and honestly, with the way that period went, I think that's both pretty accurate of a score and also, I think, beneficial of a score for the Buffs. They definitely got outworked a lot, as you said, Jared, in that period. And in the defensive zone, they were being hemmed in a lot of turnovers, a lot of missed passes, just a lot of simple mistakes. And with that speed, Roadrunners are just hemming them in. And that's something I'm looking for them to change, as we exit this intermission 15 minutes here. For the second period, I want the Buffs to to be a little bit more aware of exactly what they're doing and be a little bit more sure of it, that's a way to stop yourself from making these just simple little mistakes.
So we'll be back in about 15 minutes for period number 2. The Buffs down 1-0 to Metro State. We'll be right back here on ScoBuff Sports. Welcome back to the CU Rec Center for the second period of action between the Metro State Roadrunners and the Colorado Buffaloes. Here on Scobo Sports, I'm Alex Roberts, joined by Jared Miller and Aiden Glockner, as always, as we get ready for the second period of action between these two squads. The current score, 1-0 Metro State. This weekend in Boulder, as well as here on Scobo Sports, we're celebrating an uplifting Hockey Fights Cancer, a movement spurred by the NHL, now in its 25th season. You'll be able to see all the well-known lavender to the right of the scorebug on your screen, and fans both tonight and tomorrow have been encouraged to wear purple to show their support. You can visit nhl.com/community/hockeyfightscancer to learn more.
Yeah, that's just a totally great organization, movement by the NHL, and now really all levels of hockey, honestly. Just general support for cancer awareness, research, survivors, all sorts of really great stuff done by Hockey Fights Cancer. So I'm really glad that the teams here at Boulder are recognizing that and doing some things to be aware of. Obviously, the men's and women's D1 teams had that partnership with BTR Clothing the other week for mental health. We had the Rett syndrome awareness about a month ago. So just some good causes being brought up by the hockey teams here.
Period 2 between the Buffaloes and the Roadrunners is underway from the CU Rec Center. Siegel will tap this one behind his own net, and Santos will grab it, with Metro State enjoying a 1-0 lead coming out of the break. Here's Andrew Santos. Gonna get that up, and it will be cleared away before dumped back in by Armando Fowler, one of the assistant captains for this Metro State team. Fowler trying to just get a tip in, but it goes wide of the net. That shot goes well wide as it deflects on its way over to the net. Here's Neffs. Neffs gives Barnhart, exits the zone. Siegel will have to play, and he'll just give it to Thomas Knapp. Santos with 1 minute into this second period. Pitones loses it, Ingersoll picks it up. Here's Clift, drags, shoots, misses the net.
And Clift absolutely just taken down there in the center of the offensive zone. Number 4 for the Buffs, Thomas Knapp, defenseman, well done.
Here comes Ahmad Sadiq. Sadiq, he's got Del Tufo, tries to pass it to him, and he misses it. Now the rebound is stopped by Romanow. It's still loose, and they can't put it in.
Oh my, first of all, I don't know how you whiffed that shot. Second of all, the puck was on his back. The puck was on the back of Romanow there as he's still splayed at the edge of the crease, and I don't know how that didn't go in.
Yeah, that's one you're gonna want back. You down 1-0, get the equalizer early in the second, especially against a team of that put up 8 goals on you last week. That's when you want to get back to tie the game early, but
exactly, it would have been a huge momentum boost.
Puck is iced. Metro State not agreeing with it, but
iced despite Siegel tapping it. Yeah, honestly, I don't agree with that either.
But regardless, we'll go back to the Metro State zone, where the goaltender from Lacombe, Alberta, is having himself a game right now.
Oh, yeah, he's been very good, and Calderola there just, yeah, he's away now, but he'd been just having a nice conversation there with the ref the entire length of the ice down, trying to wonder why that wasn't icing.
Here's a shot that gets stopped by Romanow off the draw. Toronto keeps it in. He gets worked off the puck, but stays with it. Ingersoll to go chase down a loose puck, but Sinicki's there for Colorado. He fans on a shot, and it's taken away by Metro State. Clift used that physicality to try and work the Buffs' defense off the puck, but now they pick it up. Here's Knapp. Trying to get that up.
Tough hit there right in front of us.
Toronto lays down Clift, but Metro State enters the Colorado zone, trying to get that centering pass in the slot. No one is there for Colorado. Bredesen. He's got it. Up to McLeod. McLeod across to Calderola, trying to settle down the bouncing puck, and Siegel sticks it aside. The net is off. And I think also a penalty. I think I saw. He signaled something. Not a penalty.
No line change on that one.
Yeah, just signaling them to stay on the bench.
Face-off control by the Roadrunners. Here's Jaramillo. Trying to get that back to Miller, and he can't get the pass. Metro State will have to regroup.
Just a quick little no-look pass there by Jaramillo. And
Knapp and Stevenson go down and take a tumble. Stevenson has another buff run into him. That's Zanicki with his tall frame. Jaramillo loses control, but able to get it down towards the slot. Bouncing puck corralled by Colorado, and Cooper Barnhart clears.
And quick to get the two defensemen off is Colorado. Well done on that change.
Marples shoots, pad save by Siegel. Marples back to Jaramillo. Now here's Knapp behind his own net. Wetschneg taps it for Levkis. Able to take control. Levkis moves around. He's got a lane. Levkis missed the net.
Oh, I don't know how that one didn't go in. Levkis had the whole net there wide open, beat the goalie, beat the defense, split them.
Now Jaramillo shoots. Save is made by Siegel. And here's Sam Miller.
Oh, two good chances on either end, and as I was saying with the Levkis one, just high and wide, just missed right up above the bar, excuse me.
Another save made by Siegel there on Fowler. A little over 4 minutes gone in this second period. Centering pass, he was looking there for Greenwood. Now Levkis again, just dumps it in this time. Fowler to pick it up for the Roadrunners. He'll give it to Christopher Miller. And he stays with the puck. Almost lost it. But now Colorado is able to pick it up. Neffs gets that pass to Coveney.
I don't know how he got that pass to Coveney.
Makes the play, and it goes just over the net. Couldn't get a clean shot off.
Really good floater pass there by Neffs to get it to Coveney without being offside.
Neffs trips and can't maintain possession. Brandon Hackett will have to go grab the puck for Colorado. Hackett behind his own net. Neffs trying to make that spin move around the defense. And now Alexia pokes it out for Garrett Coveney. He's got Isaac Neffs with him. Coveney waits, delays, shoots, and the save's made by Romanow.
Really nice shot by Coveney there. Was able to drag it around the defender and still got it off to a pad save by Romano.
Diving pass there from a Metro State player. He was looking there for Brandhorst, but picked up by Colorado. Here's Simpson. He shoots, and his shot gets deflected off a stick. Couple good opportunities here for Colorado. They've looked much better.
This is much more balanced of a period, honestly, thus far. Colorado's had their offensive chances through these first 6 minutes almost, and both teams honestly look pretty balanced at the moment. A good response coming out of the break by Colorado.
Polacek going down low for Del Tufo. Del Tufo in the corner, taps it back, and he loses the puck. Flay gets knocked off the puck. Sadiq, he gets it poked away from him by Flay. And now here comes an opportunity for Metro State. Brandhorst can't make the move, and he goes down to chase it down behind the Colorado net.
That was a series of mistakes by both teams there, honestly. Colorado had done a really good job to keep the puck onside and just managed to get back onside, turn the puck over in the neutral zone. Suddenly you've got 2-on-0, and they messed that one up. So not a great sequence there by either team.
Here's the captain, McLeod. Works his way in. Siegel covers and makes the stop. Calderola trying to get a pass. And here comes Batones passing it. Del Tufo misses it. Sadiq down on the ice. Here's Bredesen making a move, stays with it, makes a move, and he can't get the pass to Clift. Knapp passes over, Calderola steals, here's a shot from Clift, and he scores! (2-0) Metro State. Matthew Clift gets the goal, his 5th of the year.
Yeah, it was just Colorado a good start to this period as well, just generating chances on the other end of the ice, but it takes Metro State one chance, and they cause some pressure on that forecheck, and ultimately Cliff Berry's one to extend the lead to 2-0.
So just about 7 minutes gone in this second period. 2-0 Metro State now. Alexiev trying to throw that on. It gets blocked. Here's Jaramillo. Trying to get that pass. He was looking for Stevenson. Sinicki trapped in his own zone. Gets it to Hackett. Hackett, diving play by Jaramillo, but it will not keep the puck away from Toronto. He just throws it on over the net. Sinicki to go chase it down behind the Roadrunner net. Centering pass. Valdez can't get a clean stick on it. Another pass there out of the reach of Sinicki and Hackett. Hackett grabs it out of the zone, though.
And this is just one of those scenarios now in this type of game where if you're Colorado, this is a big opportunity for you to kind of really show what you're made of. You know, you've been playing well this second period. You've given up a goal. You're now down 2-0. And despite you playing well, you know, you're still currently losing this game. So this is an opportunity to show, you know, we're not going to back down. We're not going to back out of this and put even more pressure on than you already were.
12:07 left in the second. Metro State has doubled their lead on a goal from Matthew Clift. Had a goal and assist in that November 10th game last Friday. And so he gets the goal. Calderola, who also had a goal and assist in that November 10th matchup, gets the assist on that goal. Santos trying to get that pass up to Levkis. It goes off the board in the wrong angle. Polacek. Now Wechneck trying to poke it and nudge it for Barnhart. Now he just maintains possession. Levkis loses control of the puck and it exits. Stuck in neutral ice and picked up by Metro State. Sent down into the boards by Koskelainen. Polacek trying to lift that one out of the zone. He does. Levkis just has to work his way around Koskelainen, and now he just trips and falls down. Miller. Get that pass to McLeod. Pass disrupted, but picked up and maintained by Metro State. Miller shoots high over the net. Clift, who just scored that second goal for Metro State, working along the boards with the puck. And now Sam Miller picks it up for the Roadrunners. Calderola, across the blue line. Calderola, round behind the Colorado net, looking for a pass. Calderola still has control of the puck. He still has it. Now he passes to Miller. Over, here's a shot, tipped in. And all that work for Tanner Calderola will pay off. It's 3-0.
I mean, just a nice puck movement there and backdoor tap in. Not much he can do there, but great play from the Roadrunners to create that chance and capitalize to make this 3-0. Game's getting out of hand quick.
Colorado desperately needs a goal right now. They're getting outshot handily right now. I don't think they've had a shot in this period. They've had a couple. Actually, they've had a couple of shots. But definitely their pressure has just not been enough to find a way past Dylan Romanow. Approaching the halfway point of this contest. 3-0 Metro State. Penalty coming up. Knapp. Siegel's going to head to the bench. Kovney. Just circling around. Gives. Pass goes up, and that will be touched by Metro State. And the Buffs will go back to the power play. Just the second penalty of this game, and we just crossed the halfway point.
Well, this is a better chance than ever to get back into this one, get a chance to get at least one past Romanow. First power play of this game, though, did not look too great. Really did not generate anything. Metro State had no issue just clearing that puck and killing time the first time around, so maybe something will change here.
Greenwood takes the penalty. Power play for Colorado. Alexiev passes, and he gets it back at the point. Alexiev sends it down for Neffs. Neffs trying to get that tap for Kovney. Alexiev looking for Simpson. Simpson working his way in the corner. Neffs. No one in the slot. Back to Alexiev. Levkis now. He passes cross ice for Neffs. Back to Alexiev. Now Levkis. Alexiev over to Neffs. And there's nothing that the Buffs can do. And it's poked away and out of the zone. Just really couldn't find what they were looking for. And to make it worse, the puck has been iced.
Yeah, I mean, you can only pass it back and forth at the top of the zone so many times before you have to change something up. Just looking for the best option just wasn't there, and icing the puck on a power play is never something you want to see, but still a minute and 6 seconds to maybe generate something here, but that was not a great start to the power play. Even though there was zone time, really nothing came from it.
Well, now they got to get out of their own defensive zone. Calderola throws it on Siegel, makes a save. And so here's Levkis. Gives it to Sadiq. Sadiq shoved off the boards. Kovney works his way in. Picked up there, loose in the slot, and taken away. But Levkis keeps it in the zone. Toronto. Down low. Kept it in Toronto, trying to move his way around. Sadiq, no! Sends it up high over the net.
And that's now 3 basically wide open nets for the Buffs that they've missed all 3 times. And these are chances you can't be missing.
Well, they generate, so that's just a tough. That's another one you want back. I mean,
yeah, that's just a tough break. Just
had to lift it a little bit to beat Romanow, but that one sailed out of play. But that was a great chance on this power play.
Sadiq almost got his 5th goal of the year. 30 seconds on the Greenwood penalty. Petones shoots, it's blocked. He'll get it right back. Petones trying to get that pass. He does, there's a shot, and they score! Trace Toronto with the power play goal. Colorado's on the board.
And there's the goal that the Buffs were looking for. You had them down in the corner, puck was way up, and there was just kind of a scrum, and it went all the way back up, and they were just able to went back up to Petones, and he was able to get control of it, get the rebound of that puck back, and get it right down in front of the net.
Big goal for Colorado. They've cut the deficit back to 2. Toronto gets the goal. It's his 4th of the season. Here's Kovney. They've had their fair share of chances, and they were able to finally put one through. Romanow, that one pops up in the air. It's loose, and well, Metro State comes away with it. Here's a shot, and sticked away by Siegel. Big hit there from a Metro State attacker. Koskelainen up to Miller. Will be cleared. Koskelainen will pick it up for Metro State. Miller, it misses him. And now here comes Colorado. Barnhart, he just throws one on, and the stop is made by Romanow. Toronto with the goal. Sadiq with the assist. 7 minutes left in the second.
And I know I said I wasn't expecting a whole lot on the power play, but honestly, that they kind of cleaned it up on that one. They started off not very good, as you were saying, just passing back and forth, back and forth. They had to reset in their own zone, get back into it, but they started rolling, and they're rewarded with the goal.
Yeah, they had that shot from Sadiq that nearly was a goal, but thankfully they're able to capitalize shortly thereafter.
Yeah, I'm a little bit less annoyed that they didn't score that one, scoring about 15 seconds later, but...
Alexiev dumps it in, and Romanow will just play it for Koskelainen. Koskelainen still has the puck behind his own net, gets it to Christopher Miller. Here's Alexiev, the backhand pass to Levkis, trying to work his way around Clift, and it's picked up by Metro State. Sam Miller, the pass to Clift. Clift makes a nice move, but he's worked off the puck, and Calderola's shot is stopped by Siegel. Here's a shot, Ingersoll. Does not work out there. And a big hit. Wetschnig is still down. Slow to get up there. Penalty coming up. And Metro State takes another penalty. Buffs back to the power play.
Yeah, tripping call and right back to the power play. And this is a big opportunity to cut the deficit to 1, you know? You just scored on a power play. Go back on 1 and score again.
Tristan McLeod, the captain for Metro State, into the box with the tripping penalty. Colorado, a big opportunity to cut this deficit back to 1. Santos. Over there for Del Tufo. Working his way behind the Metro State net. Pops up in the air. Bouncing puck. Picked up by Colorado, but a stoppage occurs here. I think it was they'll have a neutral ice face-off. Looks like a hand pass. And so they'll face off at center ice. High stick, excuse me. Face off in the neutral zone. Just 13 seconds gone on the tripping penalty. Calderola blocks a pass, but Petonis picks it back up. Santos keeps it in neutral ice. Stick is broken on the ice. Santos just taps it. Sadiq has it poked away from him. And now here comes Luke Flay. Potential breakaway. Flay is scoring. It looked like Siegel had to stop, but it just squirts by him. And it's 4-1 Metro State with a short-handed goal from Luke Flay.
And we were talking about those earlier, those just types of leaky goals that you never want to allow. And unfortunately, the Buffs do exactly that. Just a bad little break, overskated the puck at their own blue line, and suddenly it's a 1-on-0 with Santos doing his absolute best to get back, but you know, there's only so much you can do.
Luke Flay's second goal of the game. He's got 3 goals this season. All have come against the Colorado Buffaloes.
Oh, well, isn't that great?
Scored once in that November 10 matchup in Westminster. Poked away. Simpson into the corner, working on it. Now taken away. Here's Flay again. Gives to Bredesen. Bredesen will shoot, and it's a diving play there. To make the stop, that's Levkis. So here's Bredesen now. Toe drag is poked away. And now Kovney backs up to go retrieve the loose puck. He does. Levkis off his stick. Still just can't control the puck. And Metro State controls and clears. 20 seconds left on the power play for Colorado. Under 4.5 left in period 2. Buffs back down 3 after the shorthanded goal allowed.
And really unfortunate, isn't it? Because they were really getting into the game, and obviously score-wise they got back into the game, down by 2, and then you immediately give up a shorty.
Sinicki shoots one, and it's stopped by Romanow. Toronto sends it in, the lone goal scorer for Colorado. Goki trying to make that move around the defender, and it will be cleared away, and the penalty is up. Under 4 to go in the second. Greenwood leveled there by Sinicki.
And a really great hit by Sinicki.
Pick it up again. Quick to get up. Metro State just still able to just control the puck. Brown gives to Koskelainen. Passes. Miller shoots off a stick and into the netting. 3:30 left in the second period. 4-1 Metro State.
Yeah, I mean, letting up a shorthanded goal against is just, it's a hard one, especially when you got the momentum and another power play. Letting up that shorthanded goal was a killer. And now Metro seems to keep capitalizing, just keeping the pressure on the offensive zone.
Koskelainen. Now Marple shoots wide of the net. Metro State continue to have long, prolonged zone time. Kept in by Miller. Yaramillo passes. Here's a shot that goes over the net.
That one didn't miss by much, and these couple quick goals by MSU Denver have really put the burner back on them, and it looks a lot like the start of that first period did, where it was just all Roadrunners.
Yaramillo with a nice shot, finds the little lane, but Siegel got the best of him. Del Tufo sends it into the MSU zone. 2:40 to go. Del Tufo still fighting with it in the boards, and it's cleared out by Miller. Too high for Riwi. Santos to go pick it up. Santos over the head of Del Tufo and into the Metro State zone. The Metro State bench wants an icing. They're not getting it. Stuck in the corner now. 2:15 to go in the second. Sadiq trying to pick up the puck. He does, and it will be now controlled by the Roadrunners. Santos to go pick up the loose puck. Almost shaken off by Stevenson. They both take a tumble as it's cleared back down into the Roadrunner zone. That one is icing. Under 2 to go in the second. It's a 3-goal lead for Metro State. Here's a shot that goes wide of the net. And now cleared by Colorado. Fowler has it poked away. And now here's Santos across the blue line. Santos shooting one. Tough angle. Romanow makes the save.
Really tough angle, but really good save by Romanow, though. Sometimes it's tough to track those ones that are closer to the goal line. The angle's a bit weird for the goalie, but he had that one in his glove the whole way. I don't think he even had to move an inch perfectly in position.
1:38 left in the second. Face-off cleanly won. Alexiev throws it on, and Romanow makes another save. So another offensive zone face-off coming up for Colorado.
Yeah, just more of the same. Just not really too many challenging shots. Obviously, that power play goal, what they did was they got the puck moving across the zone, lateral across the zone. Romanow not able to get to that one. Right now, they're just kind of firing it at him, not really changing up the angles too much. So, got to get back to making him move and work harder for those saves, or else he's just going to track them with his glove for the rest of the game.
Siegel sticks aside a weak shot, and now Hackett trying to work it around the Metro State defense for Alexiev. Alexiev pressured there by McLeod. Wetschneg has it picked off. McLeod fans on the shot. Under a minute left in the second period. Fowler. Now Wetschneg with the puck behind him. Trying to get that pass too far for Levkis, and it's kept in the Colorado defensive zone. McLeod overskates it, but now Ingersoll picks it up. He just dumps it in around the side. So that's Tafoya. Here's a loose puck, counter roll, a fan on a shot, and Siegel will cover with 28 seconds to go.
Shades of Ottawa's winner in Sweden yesterday, if you saw it at all.
I saw that. Saw the Stutzla.
Yeah. With the batter swing walk-off win there, and nearly completed was that for the Roadrunners. But
closest
just
you can get to a home run in hockey.
Yeah, pretty much. But just whiffed on it there by the Roadrunners, and unable to fully get that as they send that puck
it falls down
to Mars, basically. That one went high in the air.
I thought that one stayed up there, but it fell down.
I don't know if we got that one on camera, but that was...
Or I don't know.
That was way up in the rafters.
I think someone might have actually gotten stuck in the rafters. Oh, well, there you go. Fell down. Don't worry, it's not stuck up there. Someone would have to go get it. Here's a shot. Siegel will stick it away with 15. Sinicki. I think that's, yeah, Sinicki. Here's a throw. Excuse me, that was Riwi. He has it with 5. Taken away. And that'll do it for period number 2. Metro State making their presence known here in the BMHC, looking to get to 7-0 in conference. They're well on their way there as they are enjoying a 4-1 lead at the end of the second here in Boulder.
And they've just really looked marvelous. This second period, Colorado came out with all the fervor, all the firepower, all the speed, and they were really dominating. I would say probably the first half of this period. They obviously got the goal on the power play. Everything was clicking for them. And you get that second power play, and you allow a shorthanded goal, and basically from there, Metro State controlled the entire period.
Huge momentum swing on Luke Flay's second goal of the game. And Metro State has a 3-goal lead going to the third period. What do the Buffs need to do?
I mean, it's tough to say. It's, you know, as generic as it sounds, it's really just clean up on your mistakes, because there have been a lot of just general little mistakes, little issues with, you know, quick little touch passes, you know, controlling the puck, having it stay on your stick, and that's been allowing Metro State to be able to just grab it and rush down and get a shot off, or really just cement themselves in the offensive zone. They've just been controlling puck possession, and that's really been what's the story of tonight. They've just controlled puck possession, and that's allowed them to control possession effectively in whatever zone they've wanted to for most of this game.
Yeah, and that first half of the period, they looked really, really good out there.
Yeah, 100%.
They kind of flipped the tides of, they were generating the pressure, they were keeping the puck in the offensive zone for a longer time. That turned, and now when they get at they're making Romanow move side to side and really work a little harder for the saves. Once Metro State took the lead back, or extended to 4-1, they kind of went back to what they were doing in the first period, just kind of throwing the puck on, not generating these second changes, not really making him work. He was sent to this puck for pretty much every save and just had to glove it or swallow it up, really not making him work too hard. On that goal, you see east to west, and he empty net, he couldn't get over, so they gotta generate that zone time again, which is easier said than done, but generate that zone time and really make Romanow work to even have a chance to get back into this one.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of it is gonna be the result of you're saying they're just kind of throwing it on net, and that's really, they're just kind of like entering the zone and, you know, chip and chase, throw it on net, and you really have to try to get down and, you know, crash the net, get down low, and as you've said, make Romanow work for it, and make him, you know, fall out of position, make him have to work for, you know, his positioning in the crease, have to work for a save, and, you know, they're just not really doing that right now, as you noted, and that's why we're 4-1.
Well, good stuff, guys. We'll be back.
Thank you.
We'll be back in about 15, a little less than 15 now, for period 3, 4-1, Metro State at the end of the second.
I'm so excited to go home. I'm like salivating for a game. That's the first place I'm stopping when I get
Welcome back to the CU Rec Center for period 3 between the Colorado Buffaloes and the Metro State Roadrunners. The current score, 4-1 Metro State. Colorado's got to dig deep if they want to tie this one up.
Yeah, they're in a little bit of a hole that they've made kind of for themselves at the moment. Metro State's been playing better overall through this game, but Colorado had a number of chances, especially in that first half of second period, to really come back close. They scored a first goal, had an opportunity to get within one, and gave up that fourth shorthanded goal. So a little bit difficult of a situation here for Colorado, though not impossible, but with how they've been playing this game, it's kind of tough to a successful way out of this, Jared.
Again, they had a really good start to the second period. I thought they came out fresh, they came out strong. Obviously, there were 2 goals against them before they were able to get that first one past Romanow. But if they can come out to start the period like that and capitalize on the chances that they nearly tied the game a minute and a half into the second period.
Very nearly. And nearly scored a good 2 or 3 times more.
They generated chances early in the second period. It just got away from them. But if they can start this third period like that second period, then there's maybe a chance. But they have to capitalize.
No more missed open nets.
Yeah, pretty much.
I did that yesterday.
20 minutes on the clock, that's all they get to score 3. Dylan Romanow has played really well tonight. He's made a couple really good saves, but he's been assisted by a couple of mishaps from this Buffs team. The third period between the Buffaloes and the Roadrunners is underway. Colorado down to their last chance. They don't get another break after this. And he scored 3 in this third to tie it up. Neffs gives, here's a shot, saved by Romanow. Puck behind the Roadrunner net as Neffs trips, and the Roadrunners trying to clear the puck. Kept in and left out. Kovney picks it up. Simpson drops off Neffs. He was not looking for the puck there. And now McLeod has a lot of ice space here. Gives it to Calderola. Calderola shooting, it's blocked. Calderola trying to get that pass. Kind of got that one in the slot. Here's Miller now. Miller gives Bredesen. Fakes a shot, now pass, back to the top. Miller shooting, goes wide of the net. Polacek picks it up for Colorado. And Pitones doesn't grab the puck. Bredesen for Metro State. Now picked up by Calderola. He can't stay with the puck. Siegel will cover, and there will be a whistle. So a little over a minute in. Colorado, a little time in the zone. Nothing too dangerous, but Metro State putting on a couple shots here. Here's Knapp. Sends it back to Del Tufo. And now picked up by Riwi. This will be cleared by Colorado. Knapp outstretched for Pitones. On the comeback, he couldn't pick it up, but Del Tufo could. Del Tufo around the corner and behind the Roadrunner net. Gets that back up top. Knapp keeps it in. Gives to Riwi off his stick, off his skate. And now it will be cleared out by Metro State, and they just struggle getting control of the puck.
Control of the puck and zone entry has been a really big issue this game for the Buffs thus far. As we've said, the Roadrunners have had pretty much the majority of the control of the puck in this game, and that hinders these Buff zone entries. You can see that just a long shot through the neutral zone turned over at the blue line.
Big tumble. Sadiq almost kind of runs right into Marples. Now here's Del Tufo trying to get a pass. He had him open.
Del Tufo just kind of fumbled the puck a little bit, and that's why we missed out on that chance there.
Miller shoots one wide. Yaramillo back. Here's a shot. Gets tipped, and it goes wide of the net.
And that's lucky that first shot was wide, because Siegel looked like he wasn't quite ready for it, and was a little bit slow to get down to that puck in save position, but lucky for him, wide of the net.
Del Tufo sends it to the corner for Alexiev. He overskates the puck, but Alexiev able to recover and clear the zone. Taken now by Armando Fowler. Fowler shoots, that goes over the net, not by much, after it gets deflected off a stick. Now sits at center ice. Toronto overskates the puck. And now Alexiev trying to get that one into the zone. Brown picks it up for the Roadrunners. Tafoya knocked off the puck, and now Sinicki into the Metro State zone. Sinicki pivots, sends it down behind the net, in front, and no connection.
But just kind of a foolish pass there. There's nobody on that side of the ice for the Buffs, and a pass over there results in, again, just all the way back down to the defensive zone.
This one stuck along the boards. This one almost picked off, gloved out of the air.
Dangerous, dangerous floating pass there.
Romanow will have to play this one to Fowler. Tries to get that one off of the stick of Siegel into the zone. Alexiev gives to Polacek. Now Wetschneg trying to get that pass. Flay with a really good defensive play.
Read the whole way by Flay. He saw that pass the instant it was starting by Wetschneg and was able to just easily pick it off there in the neutral zone.
Flawless pickoff from Flay. Has Colorado trapped in their own zone. Levkis trying to get it out of the zone. He does. Wetschneg now across the blue line. Wetschneg tripped up. Now he shoots one. It gets blocked. Picked up by Santos, and he shoots it blocked. Still loose. Metro State trying to pick up the loose puck, and they'll clear.
Really good ozone effort from Wetschneg, especially there, though, using that smaller frame and size of his, like we've said, to really just power and sneak his way through the 3 or 4 defensemen that were there and get that second shot on net off.
Barnhart to apply some pressure. Goes behind the Roadrunner net. Siegel trapped down there with Simpson, but Bredesen has it now for the Roadrunners. Too far there for his intended target. And now Bredesen has it again. He's got a lot of real estate. Bredesen moves in, tries to get a pass down there. He does end up getting the connection to Calderola. So now Wetschneg will chase it down. A little over 5 gone in the third. Colorado still trailing by 3. It doesn't get easier. The puck has been iced.
You know, I've been thinking about this for a little bit. In the BMHC, there's this kind of parity where you see teams like Metro State, Denver, and when they weren't suspended, UNC, kind of at the top of the standings. Do you think there's any correlation with not having a D1 program that helps those teams succeed more at this level?
I think that could be possible, honestly.
It's definitely not out of the realm of possibility.
You know, you have all your best players down on your D2 team. It's definitely an interesting theory and one that I honestly hadn't thought of before this. So, you know, good to bring that up. And it's definitely a possibility.
I don't know. So it's definitely something to ponder over the next couple of games that they play in conference here. Here's a shot that gets missed. I mean, this Metro State team beat the D1 Colorado State team to open the season in overtime. What a frantic end of that game. They scored twice in the final minute to tie it, or to tie and take the lead. Colorado responds to tie it, and then Metro State wins it in the final seconds of overtime. So this team is definitely a contender.
They're definitely
not just in the BMHC, but in the West region.
No, for sure. Definitely some really good play by the entire Roadrunners team, and they've had it for a while. They were good last year, good this year, and obviously I remember our D1 team started the year versus this D2 team last year as well. So just they definitely can play.
1 game away from nationals, back-to-back years. They get, in 2022, they get the 5 seed. They won the BMHC, win a game, and then get smoked in the final round to decide whether or not who gets to nationals. And then last year, they lose by 1 to Utah State after beating Denver in the second round. So this is a year I think I think this is a year that Metro State really wants to push through and finally get to nationals.
I mean, yeah, they definitely have the opportunity to do so and the skill for it. And so if they're looking for that, go for it.
They've definitely shown why they are one of the best teams in the West region here tonight. Here's Knapp. Behind the back pass. He was looking for Del Tufo. He didn't realize the puck was headed towards his way as Siegel gloves it. And we stop play with under 13 minutes to go. Colorado still needs 3 goals.
Well, trails 3 goals.
Yeah, they still need 3 goals to tie.
As you're saying, Metro State has really been unflappable, honestly, this game. Even when Colorado was really picking up that pace, really picking up just all kinds of pressure early on in the second period, they didn't let up. They didn't change their game, and look where they are now, up by 3, 4-1 with, just under 13 left to go in the game. So really good composure and just mental tenacity as well as their physical one for the Metro State Roadrunners.
This one sent around the boards. Picked up by Metro State. Here's Marples. Gives it up. And Stevenson misses the puck. So Colorado takes over. Valdez has Sinicki wide open. He completely misses him. Sinicki still able to pick up the puck, though, and get into the Metro State zone before he's jarred off the puck. Yaramillo, he's got it. And this is now picked up by Alexiev. He makes a move. Cleared out. Sent down, and Romanow will have to stick it away. Marples goes off the skate of Barnhart. And now Levkis just trying to nudge it out of harm's way. Here's Tafoya now for Metro State as they regroup. Yaramillo trying to find Tafoya. And it's cleared into the Metro State zone. Bredesen is over there for the Roadrunners, but pressure being applied there by the Buffaloes. Levkis just throws it on. It goes wide. Santos fires one. It gets deflected off a stick. Barnhart down over there for Colorado. Tafoya trying to clear the zone. Barnhart gets it down for Levkis. Levkis back up top. Santos now Polacek. Polacek tipped off of Wetchneg's skate. And Romanow has to make the save.
Really good tip there for Wetchneg to Barnhart. Get that puck out of the really tight zone it was in.
Picked up now by Metro State coming the other way. Here's Greenwood and a possible 2-on-1. Pass over. Doesn't work out. Yaramillo, the recipient of the pass. And good defense from the Buffs to prevent that shot.
It was dangerous, though. That's honestly not how I would have wanted them to play that rush. You had, I don't remember exactly who it was, but you had the Colorado defenseman kind of play both men coming in, and you want them to just take one of the guys and leave the other for Siegel, but ended up working out for them. So all's well that ends well.
Brown moves around Polacek. Trying to get that pass in the slot, now picked up by Bredesen up top. He shoots, it's off a skate, and it hits the glass. Bredesen looking for Siegel there. Justin Siegel gets it back for Ingersoll. Gets deflected. Siegel's got it cover. That was a bit of a bouncing puck.
That was
a little dangerous.
I was tracking it go, all the way to the far corner, and then suddenly it was, go in the complete opposite direction to right, and then suddenly on net. So honestly, great job by Siegel there to track that triple bounce almost. It was a weird puck.
Just 10 minutes left for Colorado to score 3 and tie this game at 4. Still have not scored here in this third period. But they have not surrendered, which has helped them stay alive, if you will. But time is not on their side right now. As here's Knapp, and he dumps it in. Off the boards. Knapp to chase it down. It's poked free. Neff's looking for it. Neff's picks it up. Neff's around the boards, around the corner. Now he gets stuck there with Ingersoll, and he can't maintain control of the puck. Riwi gloves it down. And a whistle and a stoppage of play.
Played with the high stick, I believe.
I think they called roughing.
Yeah, it looks like a penalty against Simpson.
All right.
So Colorado's going to have to kill off a penalty here. It's their first penalty of the game. Tanner Simpson takes the penalty, the leading goal scorer for this Colorado team. So big opportunity for Metro State to put this one away with the goal here on their first power play of the game. Miller gives, and now Miller has it back. Up at the top, Miller shoots one wide in the net. McLeod over there in the boards. Clift keeps it in. Clift shooting one, and the save is made by Siegel. Rebound is wide of the net. And Calderola sends it back out top for McLeod. Gives to Miller. Now McLeod holds. To the side, Calderola trying to control the bouncing puck. Just pushes it. And now Sadiq takes over for Colorado. Trying to clear it out, but Metro State maintains control. McLeod switches places with Clift, and now gives to Miller. Now Clift. McLeod looking for that opportunity. Pass skips away from Clift. He's got to make a play, scramble away. 1 minute left on the power play. They only really shot it once. Miller looking for that pass to Clift. It was there, but he does not pull the trigger.
That was a great pass, though.
You don't see those types of passes work out super often there.
No, but a really crisp, just rocket of a pass through cross ice, and managed to make it work.
Cleared away finally by Colorado with 40 seconds left on the Simpson penalty. McLeod to grab it. McLeod just holds on. 30 seconds left. Touch pass to Miller. Miller looking for that pass in the slot. Calderola picks it up. Pass there now to Miller. He's back up top. Sam Miller shoots one. Stopped by Siegel. Can't glove it though. 10 seconds left on the power play for Metro State. Clift gives. Chris Miller sends it down low. Ingersoll looking for Chris Miller. Can't get it. Penalty has been killed. Out of the box. It's Simpson. He goes to the bench. Clift with under 7.5 to go. Skate out of the reach of Yaramillo, and the Roadrunners will have to regroup here. Wetschneg pressuring Tafoya. He steals it. Wetschneg makes a move. Now just throws it on. Romanow will cover. And then somehow the Buffs are going to have an offensive zone draw here.
A really, really fantastic penalty kill. Didn't bite, didn't jump, allowed one shot. Allowed one official shot. The scrum at the end kind of was just a little bit of a mess, but really didn't bite on any of the fakes Metro State tried to make. Really, really great play, and then cleared it out of their zone after the conclusion of that penalty, and then Wetschneg with a nice little steal there, and quick little backhand shot on goal.
Here's Marples. He has it, shoots one, and the stop is made by Siegel. Under 7 to go. Colorado needs 3 to tie. Levkis around the defense, but it's picked up there by Kuzminski. And now Marples settles down the puck. He's got Kuzminski. He misses him. Little hit there from Hackett, trying to knock him off the puck. Stuck behind the Colorado net. Picked up by the Roadrunners. Marples waiting in the slot for the shot. Still loose, and Hackett has it for Colorado to at least knock it away. Kuzminski shoots, and the stop is made by Siegel. No problem there. Alexiev just gets it to Levkis, and Colorado will clear. Get that lead pass. Oh, Barnhart is hit hard by Ingersoll. Just ran right into a brick wall.
Yeah, after he didn't have the puck, too, so...
He's gotten back up quick, though. Hackett trying to go for Barnhart. He misses him. Del Tufo's over there for Colorado as well. Now here's Yaramillo. Yaramillo makes a move. Yaramillo muscled off the puck by Hackett, but it's picked up by Bredesen. He makes a nice move. Now he shoots, and the save is made by Siegel. This puck is still loose in front of the net, and Siegel will cover. 5:40 to go, 4-1.
Dangerous little sequence right there, though. It was the right idea. Both Colorado defenders came over, peeled off to try to stop the oncoming rush. It was the right idea, but just really nifty move, flying down the far boards there, and then you get suddenly Colorado all out of defensive positioning, and you get the couple chances right there, and scramble save for Siegel.
Little shot there from Justin Siegel, but Abby Siegel makes a save for Colorado. Here's a shot that goes wide. 5.5 left. Colorado really down to their last breath here. Needing 3 to tie. Fan pass there from Ingersoll, and now Metro State has to do some work to get it out of their own zone. They do. Here's Ingersoll, get the pass up to Justin Siegel. His shot goes high over the net.
Good on Polacek for recognizing that shot and that pass to come. He could see Siegel, I believe you said it was, racing up and was able to keep up with him, and good play there by Polacek.
Puck picked up now by Colorado. Del Tufo gives to Andrew Santos. Santos stays with it, and now gives it to Petonis. Works his way around Ingersoll. Petonis trapped along the backboard there. Riwi keeps it in. Riwi trying to stay with the puck, but it's picked up now by Justin Siegel. He gives to Bredesen. Bredesen trying to make a move. Now pokes it away. Siegel right in front, and Abby Siegel makes the save on Justin Siegel again. Bredesen throws it off the side of the net. 4:15 left. Colorado needs 3 to tie. Here's Neffs. Neffs making a move. Gonna make the play. Big hit from Neffs. Kovney throws it on towards the net. Here's Neffs. Wraparound attempt, and Romanow makes the stop with under 4 to go.
And Colorado's been getting their chances, and Metro State has been pretty good, but they've made a couple mistakes that Colorado has been able to take advantage of, but they haven't been able to finish, and that's been the key difference, is they just haven't been able to finish these shots or opportunities they're getting.
Alexiev shoots and scores!
Never mind!
A much-needed goal from Nikita Alexiev, and it's 4-2.
I don't know if that was his goal or something. I think Simpson might got a piece of that one. I think that was deflected, and it just made it like Romanow has kind of been able to set up and track the puck. That one gets deflected on its way to the net and beats him. And how, 3:40 left, lead cut in half. It's they're not out of it yet, you know.
So 3:50 left. Colorado's within 2. Huge goal for Colorado. Clift trips down, and now here come the Roadrunners. Hackett trying to shove off a Metro State attacker. Clift, and now a big hit, massive one, laid by Brandon Hackett. Now picked up by Diego Petonis. He gets muscled off by Sam Miller. Trying to get that pass there. Alexiev will take over. Alexiev trying to drop that for Sadiq. Ahmad Sadiq around the back of the net. He gets knocked off. Chasing it down is Clift. Puck still floating in the zone. McLeod shoves down Petonis, and they'll clear. Hackett trying to stay with it, and it's Koskelainen who sends it in. Under 3 to go. Colorado needs 2 to tie. Petonis. Fans on that pass there, kind of floating around the neutral zone. Marples picks it up. He shoots one off the skate of Alexiev and into the netting. 2:38 to go. Colorado's cut the deficit back down to 2, but of course they need 2 more to tie the game. Knapp. Trying to get that play there. Knapp knocked off the puck. Now Polacek. Here's Neffs into the Metro State zone. Polacek able to poke it in and keep it in there. Now one-hands it over to Simpson. It's up there, and it's in the net! It's a one-goal game! I don't know who it is, but it's either Tanner Simpson or Garrett Kovney. One-goal game. 2:11 to go.
Oh, wow. And a huge turnaround here in Boulder.
Well, that's a bounce you need to get back into a game. I mean, that's 2 goals in about a minute span, minute and a half, minute 40 seconds, and I think it was Simpson's goal. I think Simpson was the last. Kovney?
Yeah, it was Simpson with the quick tap and then Kovney with the swing in was the sequence there. So, wow.
Crazy sequence. Colorado scored 2 in less than 2 minutes. It's a one-goal game. Don't go away, folks. They're still in this. There's still 2 minutes left. There goes Siegel to the bench. Empty net for Colorado. Here's Levkis. Colorado really trying to get that final goal to tie. Tipped. Armio trying to exit the zone. Rewe keeps it in. He gets knocked off. Metro State picks it up. Flay looking for the hat trick, and he's got it. Luke Flay has a hat trick, and it's 5-3. Just like that, back to a 2-goal game.
Hey, I'm glad it got exciting, at least for a couple of seconds here. Oh no, coming in this third period, I didn't think it was going to go too well, but kept it close. Good effort.
And they still have 2 minutes. I mean, they scored 2 in 2 minutes, but that empty netter really kind of kills a lot of their momentum. Minute and a half left. Metro State back in front 2. So Kovney gets the goal of making a 1-goal game, and then Flay gets his hat trick goal on the empty netter. Polacek with 1:10 to go. Ends it ahead. And now here's Santos. 1 minute left. Santos across the blue line. Knocks down Bredesen. It's cleared out. Polacek. 45 seconds left. Neffs keeps it in. Gives Sadiq. He gets knocked off the puck by Calderola. Romanow, dangerous play, is able to clear. And now here's McLeod. He shoots. Santos loses his stick. Picks it back up with 25 to go. Levkis. 20 seconds to go. Another stick lost. Levkis in the final 15. Behind the red line. Pass, Sadiq sends it behind. 5 seconds to go. Knapp cannot keep it in, and that should do it. The Metro State Roadrunners coming to Boulder. And they have won 2 straight against the Buffaloes, and they improved to 7-0 in BMHC play. Colorado drops another toughly contested game, and that's a tough one for them. They really, there was a chance. There was a moment there where I really thought they could have had a good chance.
Yeah, that's really a shame. Obviously, you pull within 1 within the last couple of minutes, and there's a real chance there, but just simple mistake, and they're unable to keep that puck and right down to the empty net for that hat trick for Flay, and just an unfortunate ending right there, as they really did almost get within it.
A little bit of drama at the end of this one. The next time these two teams meet will be on January 20th. It's the second conference game of the second semester, the calendar year for Colorado. They play CSU in Fort Collins the day before their final matchup against Metro State this season.
Well, yeah, I mean, speaking of that upcoming schedule, tomorrow we've got Idaho State.
So Idaho State, an independent school, played just 3 games this season, all against Weber State and Utah State, 2 of the top 5 teams in the West region, and they have let up a combined 67 goals in those games, and they've scored just twice. It's a brutal schedule, but they did play Wyoming today. Have no idea if we will know the score of that and they'll input that onto the ACHA website before the game tomorrow. But looks to be a get-right game for Colorado.
And by all means, it should be. And if you're Colorado, that's what you're aiming for. That's what you should go for versus Idaho State tomorrow. I wanted to say morning. No, 1 p.m. That's here on ScoBuff Sports. The other two on the schedule also here on ScoBuff Sports. December 1st versus Texas. Haven't seen them before. And then our good old friends, Colorado State.
Yeah, they've got a couple home games to end the semester. Really nice. They had a nice month and change off from playing here in the rec center. So they'll get another shot at it tomorrow, and then they'll have a nice Thanksgiving break, and then come back and wrap up their semester against Texas and Colorado State.
Yeah, I mean, some good home play. Finally, they've been gone for a while for the D2 team here, but. Moving ahead, in just about 50 minutes or so, Missouri State.
Yep, Colorado, the D1 team, is going to be taking the ice in just under an hour to take on the Missouri State Bears. That one should be really fun, so if you really are enjoying the hockey here at CU, don't go away. This one is going to be really good here at the Rec Center.
I think it should be exciting. Missouri State is highly ranked. They're a good team. Most of the WCHL.
The entire conference
is amazing.
Top 31.
Top 31, and average was what, 18th?
In the top 20.
Yeah, so yeah, I think average placement of the WCHL was 18th, so a good game coming up. Colorado Buffaloes 5-5. I don't think that record really shows exactly how they've been playing. I think they've been better. They were just in Utah last weekend, dropped the first game of that.
It's their first home games in a month, too.
Exactly, yeah. No, none of the teams have really been here for a while, but they're just in Utah, dropped that first game, get that second game 5-3 with a nice hat trick from Douglas Wood. And I think this game should be good. Missouri State's been a really good team. They're a high offensive team, and Colorado has a good challenge ahead of them.
Yep, they've got their work cut out for them, so don't go away here on ScoBuff Sports. Stay tuned, because Colorado, Missouri State coming up in about an hour. For Jared Miller and Aiden Glockner, my name is Alex Roberts. Thank you for tuning into this broadcast here on ScoBuff Sports, and you heard it here first. Have a good night, folks.